UFC 310 was a success. If you were subscribed to the newsletter, then all of your bets hit. I'm not trying to waste nobody's time. Subscribe to the newsletter. We really do this. We do the research so you don't have to. Everybody in the newsletter hit. Everybody was going crazy. All I ask is you guys support the channel and subscribe to the newsletter while I cover down this amazing card. Out of this whole card, we only got one wrong. One. No other YouTube channel is doing this. They're not keeping it a buck with you guys. They're not being honest. They just want your money and you do your own research. No, I give you the newsletter each week so you don't have to look into picks. You don't have to do these 7-8 leg parlays. Subscribe to the newsletter before I get into this breakdown. What are you looking at, man? Subscribe to the newsletter, man. Let's get straight into this. I appreciate the love and support that I've been getting so far, whether that be a friend, if you're new to the channel. I just appreciate everybody. And let's just hop straight into these breakdowns. We're going to start off with Pantoja's fight. I mean, I kind of figured it happened. If you watch the Pantoja fight breakdown video, literally exactly what happened. Exactly what I said happened. I said he snatched up a submission round 3 or 4. He snatched a submission round 2. And, man, Pantoja looks crisp, man. I mean, he's never been finished. He has a fucking iron chin. He ate like a flying knee from Kai Sakura. Man, Pantoja's fast. Pantoja's a good fucking champ. This guy is nasty. And I think him and Kai Sakura should run it back. Kai Sakura needs to work on his groundwork for sure before he even tries to step into the ring with Pantoja, to be honest. Pantoja, you know, if a guy's gonna, it doesn't matter if you have KO power, if a guy has a nasty chin, you gotta find other ways to work him, you know? But listen, I'm not complaining. The pick was Pantoja. Now moving on to Chase Hooper. So if you did put Chase Hooper submission, I like that bet. I had him, submission or decision. Chase Hooper submission was only minus 150. And he did win by submission in the first round. Clay Guida, I mean, what is you doing, bro? Clay Guida, what is you doing? I don't really have anything to say about that. Chase Hooper, he's a good fucking guy. He looks like a nice kid, you know what I mean? Then we have Shavkat. Like I said, I was getting hate for this in the comments, you know? This guy was like, you're fucking casual. You don't even... Bro, I said Shavkat was going to win. The problem, though, and we seen, he did get fraud checked, in my opinion. He was a finisher. And he almost lost by rear naked to Ian Gary. This is exactly why I didn't bet on this fight. I knew it would be hella 50-50. Like, Shavkat was the pick. But, guys, a pick is not a bet. If I say somebody's going to win, it's just a prediction. It's not a bet. Like, I said I'm not putting money on this fight. And, like, you see what happened. Like, Shavkat's doing pretty good, whatever. And then Ian Gary snatches up a sub. Almost snatches up a sub. But Shavkat, bro, like, he's so overrated, man. He just, bro, for 2 rounds, straight clinch work against the fence. Like, they need to cut that rule out, bro. Because if that was, like, considered stalling, would Ian Gary have won? And I don't even think it was by unanimous decision either. I mean, maybe. Because you could argue. But I think Ian Gary got that. I believe it was 3rd and 5th round. Or it was the 4th. It was one of those. I really think Ian Gary got that. He was just teeing off. Kicking him in the legs. Shavkat wasn't really checking kicks. Like, I feel like if you really want to beat Shavkat, gotta go for them legs, bro. He doesn't really check leg kicks like that. But, I mean, that just showed me everything I need to know. And I'm putting the house on Bilal. You guys can hate, but he's 19-0. He's 18 finish. Shut your mouth. Bilal is him. Look at the track record. Look at his resume. I'm not even being biased. Moving on. Brian Battle. Another, like, kind of, I had Brian Battle winning, but he is on the glaze list in this channel. You know what I'm saying? he's just one of our favorite fighters. But I mean, you could argue Randy Brown maybe by split decision, but I mean, like, Brian Battle did have him that clinch work. He was working the clinch. Randy Brown, like, just couldn't escape him. He was just staying there. I mean, I think the ref should have pulled it apart at a certain moment, like how they did with Shavkat and Gary. But yeah, and then we have Bryce Mitchell. That was honestly a fire finish, man. Fucking elbowed Kron Gracie, knocked him out. Yeah, I mean, Kron Gracie, bro, get him out the UFC, man. This guy is so boring. Oh my gosh, man. Like, he was pulling guard every time he even got a hold of fucking Bryce Mitchell. And it's like, you're pulling guard for what? He was just stalling for the first round. He just kept on pulling guard, pulling guard. He just jumped the guard. Like, bro, this ain't no jiu-jitsu match. If you, like, in an MMA match, to be on your back, or someone takes your back, or someone gets full mount, but that's fucking terrible, bro. Like, you're gonna get just destroyed with ground and pound. But I mean, Kron Gracie, man, like, work on your striking, bro. I don't fucking whatever. Bryce Mitchell was the pick. Now we have Aljamain Sterling, and a lot of people, I didn't see Aljo in a lot of people's underdog. I had Mobzar winning, but I knew Aljo would make this a fight. More people, like, oh, Mobzar's gonna win. Mobzar's gonna beat Aljo. Mobzar. Bro, Aljo's a former champ, has good grappling, and we just seen people you could even argue that was a split decision in favor of Mobzar. Just because if Aljo didn't sell in those last 2 minutes and 30 seconds, where Mobzar was up against the fence and he almost got his back, I think he was on his back a little bit. If Aljo didn't lose that position, Mobzar would have lost. Then we have Michael Chiesa, the underdog of the week. We have hit 3 underdog of the weeks, 3 weeks in a row. The proof is in the work. We give you guys the work so you guys don't need to do your own research. 3 underdogs in a row. I had one of my friends. He was like, Remy, I'm scared. I put my first underdog up. I was like, are you questioning the script? I gave you guys the script. I always give you guys the script. Remy, I put money in my first underdog. It's gonna hit. First of all, don't ever question the script. Don't ever question the script. If I say something's gonna hit, it's because I believe it's gonna hit. Listen, whatever happens, happens. That's betting. But I'm going to tell you guys that I'm going to do my best to break it down. And if it makes sense to me and you agree with me, then listen, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. If I'm saying somebody's going to win, I'm putting money. Subscribe to the newsletter, man. Ian Machado, Gary. I know of one of these we're going to hit. I also had Volkov in this underdogs list. I also had Volkov, but last minute I took him out because I'm like, yo, Cyril Gane's just too good for him on the feet. And let me just say this now, even though we're not talking about Volkov right now. Volkov got robbed. And like I said, a pick isn't a bet, guys. If I say Cyril Gane's going to win, doesn't mean that I think Volkov isn't going to win. Like I said in the first video, I did a first main card breakdown. I said Volkov has a chance. Then I was like, nah, you know what, Cyril Gane, you look at his track record, but I'm like, he's just too inconsistent for me. Volkov is more consistent, and he just got off I believe a KO win. Like, you guys can't really jump the gun, you know? Like, Cyril Gane, minus 300, it was decent value, but it's not like, and same thing with Shavkat. I mean, listen, guys, if I don't bet it, you guys can still bet it. You guys make your own decisions, of course. But if you guys are in the newsletter, I try to give you guys the best bets. And we hit on almost all of our bets. So it's just like, you don't want to chance things like that. You know what I'm trying to say? But Volkov did get robbed. But those who hit on the Cyril Gane bet, congratulations. Ian Machado, Gary, almost won. I was getting hate for this. Oh, Ian Machado, you're a casual. Fucking Shavkat finishes all. Yeah, Shavkat might finish all of his fights, but he's never fought somebody like Ian Machado, Gary, and it showed. Bro, Shavkat, He didn't even look like how people think he is, like this fucking guy who's gonna come and knock everybody out, submit everybody. Bro, fucking Ian Gary, bro, he had Ian Gary on the fence for like 2 rounds. Like, he wasn't even really working for real. He just tried to take him down. Ian Gary, amazing takedown defense. Until Shavkat started diving in for them double and single legs. But even at that, man, Ian Gary almost ended the fight. Shavkat didn't even get close to that. He had Ian Gary in the rear naked. Bro, Shavkat's fucking, I don't even know what his chin is made out of. Some fucking, it might be the horse meat that bro's eating. But Ian Gary literally almost finished the fight. So once again, like I said, I wasn't going to bet on that fight because I knew something crazy was going to happen. And I kind of wished Ian Gary snatched up that sub, man. I would have threw everybody off. Like, really show what the, you know what I'm saying? Really show what Shavkat's about. Shavkat's nice, but he isn't this guy that's like Pantoja's that guy. But Pantoja's in the flyweight, you know what I'm saying? No one really gives a fuck. Moving on to the bets. As always, my bets are on the bottom. And my partner's bets are on the top. Shavkat by sub or Ian Gary by decision. This one didn't hit. I personally thought this was a lock. Shavkat has a 100% finish rate. And Ian Gary has been to decision a couple times. I said that if Ian Gary was really going to win this, I mean, yeah, he'd have to drag out the fight and bring Shavkat into the deep waters, 3rd, 4th, 5th round, that area. But it is what it is. His 3-leg did hit, though. If you guys are in the newsletter, you guys would have seen this. Pantoja, Brian Battle, and Bryce Mitchell. A lot of people were iffy about Brian Battle. We believed in Brian Battle. He's just a dog. And he did have a slow start to the fight. You know, it was a little, but that's how he kind of goes. And if you want to exchange with Brian Battle, he just becomes like a dog. You know what I'm trying to say? He just turns on that switch and just really starts getting active. So Bryce Mitchell and Pantoja, in my opinion, were also a lock. Then we have Michael Chiesa, underdog of the week. Got a submission in the 3rd round against Max Griffin. I broke it down. Max Griffin struggles against grapplers. And it is what it is. Michael Chiesa, man, the OG. And then he had Kennedy. I'm not even going to pronounce the last name. He had Kennedy by KO and TKO. And that was only minus 150. That was a snag as well. You know? This card, we try to give you guys better picks than last card. Last card, the China card. We missed a little bit just because we were like always going by finish. So we just wanted to put a little more things, money line. But, you know, it is what it is. Then we have my bets on the bottom. All my bets hit. We only got one fight wrong out of the whole card. Now, this doesn't always happen. I'm going to be honest. This doesn't always happen. But the UFC 309 with John Jones, we only got 2 fights wrong. And the fight night before that, we only got 2 fights wrong. This is the script, guys. Subscribe to the newsletter. 2-leg. I honestly thought this was a lock. Pantoja versus Mavzar. If you guys know him, this is one of the free bets I gave out to you guys. And I mean, for good reason. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? For good reason. I just felt like this was amazing. Plus money. I feel comfortable betting this. And then we have Michael Chiesa. I already, same. But we had Brian Battle. 2-leg with Bryce Mitchell. And Chase Hooper. That was a safe bet, minus 286. But if you guys did have him by finish, you probably would have honestly got plus money. Maybe. But I put this earlier. So you wouldn't even have got these at minus 286. These are probably the safest fights on the whole entire card at minus 286. That's easy money right there. That's an easy lock. Now, because I see the channel is starting to get a little bit of traction, just before I end off the video, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Subscribe to the newsletter, guys. We're really doing all the research so you guys don't have to. But don't be one of those guys. Don't parlay a whole bunch of stuff, guys. You guys could do whatever you want. But I'm just trying to tell you guys, the parlays are gonna catch up to you. You know what I'm trying to say? You're just relying on too many people to hit something. You know? Like if you did hit on a parlay, congratulations. I know a couple of my friends hit on parlays. And they're like, oh, thank you for the, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is just parlays, you're pretty much stacking the sportsbook's odds against you. Like, they have all the leverage, you know? I would say chill out with the 8 legs. 3 legs are cool. 4 legs, maybe. And 2 legs, I think, are locks. But what I'm trying to say is because a lot of people, one of my friends bet gone. Right? He bet gone. A couple actually bet gone. A lot of people bet gone. I didn't bet gone because I knew it was going to be iffy. A lot of people bet Shavkat. I didn't bet Shavkat because I'm just like, it's going to be iffy. Gone got robbed. Volkov won that. Like, a lot of people say Randy Brown got robbed against Brian Battle, but at least Brian Battle was doing something. Bro, Volkov was on top of Cyril Gane, took him down. What did Cyril Gane do? He was piecing up Cyril Gane on the feet. Roundhouse kick to the head. Spinning back fist. Like genuinely, what did Cyril Gane do? I don't even know how he won that. I really don't know how it was a split decision. But, sometimes you got the script writers in the UFC. But, listen, I just, if you guys bet on Cyril Gane, you guys got a little lucky. But I'm just trying to say you guys don't have the chance to luck. You know what I'm trying to say? You guys don't have the chance to look. I'm very happy with this card. Job's not finished. Let's end off the year strong. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And I'm out.